Sorry to stop that really plant music, you guys. Hi. um, Holy fucking balls. What is happening? What's happening? Why is it happening? Why is it happening? Can you guys see me, by the way? Nobody's saying anything, so I just want to make sure. Okay. Yay! Oh my God. Okay, I have a question before we get started because yesterday, my when I went and flipped my audio, like, make it into a video from yesterday's live, it was so, like, muffled sounding, and the whole reason I have a microphone is so it sounds clear, and so I look clear and sound clear, so do I sound like that? Do you know what I'm talking Did you see the video clip of it? It just was, like, gargled or I don't know. Bit muffled. Mm, 'Kay, what about now? Now? Does it sound muffled like before? Oh, the people who think this is a podcast are really gonna love the first 10 minutes of this live stream. God bless America. Guys, how many hours has it been? I'm gonna say 36 because yeah, I would say, maybe 40 hours. Maybe 40 hours, okay? Since Tom Sandoval filed a counterclaim against Ariana that was blaming her for the horrific behavior that she demonstrated when she found out about his affair. So, what has happened in the meantime? Let me just Oh, I sound clear. Oh, I thought that said clear as hell. Um, Whiplash, yes. So, quickly, I'm just gonna go through the chronology here. Sandoval suit gets filed, okay? Next, Sandoval deactivates his Instagram. His current girlfriend, Victoria, deactivates her Instagram. Tom turns off their comments. Schwartz and Sandy their comments after Greg gets upset in the comments. Tom Schwartz deletes his Instagram post saying happy birthday to Tom Sandoval. Ariana's attorneys respond with a statement saying, like, how disgusting this is to try to punish her continually. Rachel Raquel Bambi, I don't know what she's up to. And now what time did this maybe an hour ago. Right when I was finishing listening to Emily D. Baker go through this filing, being like, I don't understand how an attorney you would sign off on this because there are things that sometimes you want to do in court that you probably just shouldn't do even though you want to. And I just can't see this. I can't see as an attorney making the call to do this. As soon as that ends, which, by the way, just to clarify, what he was asking for in that was if Rachel were to be rewarded any damages at all in the revenge suit against Ariana, that Ariana should pay Tom Sandoval back whatever damages Rachel would have received from him because it's actually all her fault. Because she's the one who found it and it went into his phone. So now comes what day is it? Wednesday? Thursday evening. Thursday evening comes, well, I guess it's afternoon in California. Tom reappears. He reappears on Instagram. He's back. Let's see what he had to say. Actually, why don't I just pull it up? Guess what Ariana's been doing during all this? Hosting Love Island, getting her hair and makeup done for tonight's fucking episode of Love Island, okay? Now, let's read this. Let's read this together. Late Tuesday afternoon, my attorney, Matt Garagos, who, by the way, because some of you have been asking in the chat, isn't that Rachel's attorney's brother? Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. He is the brother of Mark Garagos, who, by the way, Mark Garagos is also on many of the lawsuits that ex-housewives are filing against Bravo. So he's like one of the Bethany flop reckoning attorneys. So yeah, that's Mark. Mark's brother, Matt, is one of Sandoval's attorneys. Okay. So Tom says, my attorney, Matt Garagos, whose advice I trusted, called me about the cross complaint in the lawsuit against myself and Ariana. He assured me that the action was customary and strictly preventative in these types of lawsuits and urged me to agree to it. The words new lawsuit or suing were not articulated to me. Excuse me. I should have done more of my due diligence on the matter. Upon realizing what this action actually means, I have removed Matt Garagos from my legal team. In no way am I suing Ariana. The action against Ariana brought on my behalf is being removed. I hold no ill will or vindictiveness toward Ariana. Now, by removing the cross complaint and the attorney who recommended it, I hope to get through this case quickly so that Ariana and I can both finally move on, all caps, with our lives. So, just, you know, just let's just contextualize this a little bit. This is Tom Sandoval we're talking about, okay? He had no idea that any of this was out of the ordinary. So, in completely ordinary, nothing going on whatsoever fashion, he deactivates his Instagram in the middle of the night. He deactivates his Instagram in the middle of the fucking night because he had no idea that anything going on wasn't customary and protocol. So, as all customary behaviors go, he deleted his Instagram. Second, second, hold on, let me just wrap my head around this. Um, TLDR. This is my lawyer's fault, not mine. That's his fault. And I didn't do it. Kind of like kind of like he was, really vulnerable when Rachel got naked and got in his pool. Kind of like he was really just being tormented by Ariana when she wouldn't do mushrooms in the middle of the week with him. Mm, you know? Kind of like how James hooked up with Kristen 10 years ago, which he really likes to remind us of still to this day. Anyway, so it's his lawyer's fault, and Tom absolutely meant nothing by it. And after he realized what this action actually means, AKA saw that multiple petitions were calling for his complete removal from television and, just even more widespread, like, I don't even wanna say hatred, but just, like, doneness, like, "I'm done with you, like, I'm done," than usual. Now he's realized now he's realized that wasn't the right call. Okay. So, he fires the attorney, says it's his fault, and now is like, never mind. I take it back. I take it all back. I had no idea was gonna happen, and that's why I deactivated my Instagram during the exact period of time that everybody was bad and finding out about this. So, listen, if he stayed on Instagram the whole time, he would have a little bit better of a chance of maybe, even just maybe, I'll consider it believing him. I'll consider believing him, maybe. But sir, sir, I can't. Oh my god, I'm getting hot. Also, yes, I'm wearing Ariana Madix merch. Um Yeah, let's see the new filing. Let's see because you're gonna have to file a filing to cancel the filing that you filed if you don't want it to be filed anymore. You're gonna have to put it in record. So we'll see. I mean, literally what a horrible partner she was to him. Actually, you know what's so funny about this is she did go like bungee jumping or skydiving with him and there are pictures from it. And it was like within the last year or whatever that he had within the year that he had complained about it or a couple of years. That's the best part about it. Is that they literally did that together. And by the way, where's Bravo? Where the fuck is Bravo? Is anybody online at Bravo? Is anybody on Slack? Is anybody working remotely from their Hamptons house? Where are you? Where the fuck are you? Because you refuse to say anything about this man. You refuse to say anything about anything he's doing. What we do you think we don't I literally I can't. I cannot. I fucking can't. Fuck. Fucking Alex Baskin, bro. That guy, I really, he triggered. I hate him. Bring back East Coast accent. This one, is that what you mean? Is it Philadelphia? I don't know. I don't know where this originated. It just happened. But you know what? What a stupid idiot this guy is. What is a gub? What is the Italian word for like idiot? I should know that, but I don't. Gubbone, jambroni. What a something. I don't know. Speaking of Italian, whenever people get on the Love Island stream, when there's like we're halfway through the show, it's been 45 minutes. People are like, "What show is this? How do they send comments like I'm their Google search bar and they're like, "How to watch? How much to watch? What um what channel? What episode?" And I just started saying we're watching The Sopranos on HBO Max, episode 1, season 1. We're watching The Sopranos. And then every now and then somebody would reply and be like, "Okay, thanks." And I'm like, "Wait, wait, no, 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 no. Sorry, never mind. You seem wholesome." Anyway, oh, see, at least you have your meds. I called this morning, first this morning, every fucking day. "Hey, you got my prescription in yet?" Call tomorrow. I should have it tomorrow. And this guy this morning was nice. I have a feeling they'll come in tomorrow. Anyway, it's always gonna say it was the person's lawyer because that's why lawyers exist. Otherwise, it would literally sound like Tom Sandoval, or me, Christina Coca. Like, I'm not in front of the judge. I'm not in the courthouse filing this motion using all, like, the legal, jargon and whatever, legalese. So it's always gonna say and it's always any behavior or whatever is going to be referred to as something that the legal team has done. And so, like, for time's sake, I guess, sometimes you're just like, "Tom did this, Ariana did that." I agree they need a new production team. Honestly, dude, I I was getting I was about to get, like, for real upset. Because the idea I mean, and it's still shitty for Ariana to deal with this, but this was, like, next fucking level, and and just to imagine being in her position, like, just given everything that has taken place and, like, the way this all unfolded, and then I don't know why I did this, but I started after, I finished Emily D. Baker's live stream, or this portion of it, I started rewatching the season 10 reunion. Um, and I just was like, "Fuck this is awful. This is awful." So I'm just like, "Thank God, at least this is gone." Now, the Penny suit, let's talk about Penny. Thirsty, cranky Penny. So that was hey, Michaela, thank you for becoming a member of my channel. Mm, it did make me mad all over again. It did. It reinvigorated my anger, I guess. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, it makes it sound more like, it made me It made me less exhausted. Anyway, let's talk about Penny. Let me end this screen share thing. All right. Hello. Penny, Chef Penny, who you may remember from Top Chef. I don't remember her from Top Chef because I haven't watched Top Chef in a long time, but apparently her thing was making sexy food and like the audience didn't like her or nobody liked her or she was annoying or something. So it's Chef Penny. That's Chef Penny. Now, Chef Penny appeared a couple of times in Vanderpump season 10. I don't know if she was in 9 at all, but oh, yes, thank you. Please like this live stream and please subscribe if you're not subscribed already. It's free and it helps me. And I'm like so weirdly close to 10,000. I need like 1,000 more subscribers and I'll be at 10K. That's wild. Okay. Oh, next, thank you. Next Food Network star. I'm sorry. I said Top Chef. My bad. Correction, correction. I don't like looking at food pictures and like makes me want to barf. So thank you for correcting me because I would have let it go. Um anyway, so the way I met her was on Vanderpump Rules when she was in the thing about her like empty kitchen. Um making sandwiches with Ariana and Katie. And take then in season 10, she's, like, interviewing people to work there with them and, like, interrupting them and not letting Ariana and Katie talk and actually interview these people and blah, blah, blah. Also, Lisa Vanderpump pushed Penny onto Katie and Ariana. So that already sketches me out because Lisa if there's one thing Lisa doesn't like, it's other women being successful. So, yeah. Um, then, as we saw in season 11, they're like, "No, um, Penny was never, like, a partner. We never signed anything, like, we talked about the possibility, but, like, there was never anything that's like, you're part of our business officially." Um Oh, just laughing at that comment. Um, so Lisa's like, "Well, if that's true, that makes me upset and blah blah blah." And somebody said, like, "Do you regret?" Somebody asked, it was either Schwartz or Andy during their reunion, like, "Do you regret like, connecting them with Chef Penny, or do you wish you hadn't?" or something like that. She was like, "Well, if it ends up with Penny being hurt, then yes, I do." So Penny is out here multiple times she's appeared in tabloid headlines about how she, like, has rights to the business or whatever. There's, like, trademark stuff. She, like, filed a trademark with their name or I don't know. I don't wanna say anything incorrectly, so I'm just gonna s keep that part short, but she's been up here in the news. So today we find out she's filed a fucking lawsuit against Ariana and Katie, saying that she is owed money from them and they didn't follow through on their like business agreement and aren't honoring her as a partner in the business. And Chef Penny's receipts for this are screenshots of text messages that say they should talk about it, and let's talk to our lawyers. Ma'am, let me say one thing. I'm gonna say one more thing about Penny. When they had that something about her tasting that was in season 11 that Lala has the fucking nerve to complain about, "Yeah, we tasted this last year. We tasted this last year." Like, she didn't go to 100 fake openings of Schwartz and Sandy's. Shut up and eat the sandwich. During that tasting, yes, Penny's husband is an attorney, and he's the one doing it for her, so Penny doesn't have to pay legal fees, so there's that. During that tasting in season 11, when Penny introduced their one of their sandwiches, which I think is now named, like, the Diane or the Cameron or something, she called it she's standing there above this group of people, and this sandwich, "This is our Greek goddess sandwich." I could write a book of all of the products that are named Greek goddess, of all the menu items, of all the salad dressings, of all the salads, of all the sauces, of all the color green that are named Greek goddess. And you're gonna stand there on the biggest TV show in at that point in time and act like you have done something amazing by putting together a Greek goddess sandwich? Are you kidding me? Like, literally, Trader Joe's has Greek goddess dressing, Greek goddess, Amy's organic everybody's Greek goddess something because that's just what Greek flavor is being called at this point. Come up with something better. You know what's more creative? You know what's more creative and hasn't been done before as far as we know? Naming all the sandwiches after the actresses who played the leading women in romantic comedies. That's something I haven't seen before, and as kitschy or silly that anybody thinks that is, it's new, is it not? It's new, isn't it? I haven't had a sandwich named after Cameron Diaz or Diane Keaton or Meg Ryan before. I haven't had any sandwiches named after them. You know what I have had? Everything flavored Greek goddess. So shut up, Penny. Like, so to wake up to that, JC, to wake up to seeing Penny trying to sue them right in the, morning after the Sandoval lawsuit or whatever. It's like, bro, y'all really can't fucking deal with this. You really can't handle this. You really can't fucking handle this woman doing well without you? What is like, are you okay? Which the answer is no. You're panini pressed. Well, it's an American thing for Greek food. I don't believe any Grecian person would probably say it. Anyway, it's disgusting. And and, it just again reminds you, like, every time something new happens that is meant to, like, dull her shine or whatever, it just makes me think about, like, if it were happening to me in private, let alone in public, I would be fucked up about it. I would be like I'm fucked up thinking about the fact that this is, like, happening on planet Earth, like, when I think about our political landscape, when I think about our legal landscape, and just everything. Like, it's horrible and disturbing, right? So, to be the target of it and publicly, I can't imagine what that would be like, number 1, and number 2, to what if all you did like, if no one told you that was going on and all you did was watch whatever Ariana was doing, you would have no fucking clue that any of this was going on because she's not engaging. She's not letting it get to her, at least when she's on camera, she's not. She's not bitching about them, she's not insulting them, she's not doing anything in response to this. So if you had no idea this was going on, you wouldn't know. You would continue to have no idea this was going on. Do I sound muffled? I don't know. I've been okay up to this point. I don't know what to do. Um, and I mean, one of the reasons that she is conducting herself in this way is because her job is on the line and she, has to be professional and behave in a way that makes people wanna work with her and trust her and don't think that her involvement, despite it being tied to such a dramatic scandal, is gonna damage the brand or whatever. Like, she has to she knows that. She's smart. She's a smart business person. And it just goes to show how fucking moronic everybody else is being, especially well, except Katie, but and James. James is doing amazing right now, but fucking Sandoval, like, acted like he's, like, the big bad businessman, the big smart boy, the big boy yelling at Stassi about a book signing. Like, sir, you're an idiot. And if you're not an idiot, you're a really bad business person. You have no business acumen, and you don't have any financial sense, and you also don't have any regard for human beings who aren't you. And that's a sad existence. Anyway, um, all this so hold on, let me respond to also anything about the people watching Love Island who don't know Ariana have no idea she's going through this. Exactly. Um, Madison, I'm gonna respond to this comment. Madison, no, that's not correct. It wasn't within a few days. It was within 1 day. It was within 1 day. 1 day. 1. 1. So, yeah, that's true, but it was within 1 day. My teeth look yellow in this light, and I'm not into it. I don't like that. Um, okay, the shade with her sticker over the actually, that was interesting because also the song she chose was, "I Can Do It With a Broken Heart," which was like yeah. Sh Let me tell you, Miss Carrie, Sheena checked on Sheena and let us all know. She let us all know what was going on. So many thoughts. Helicopter. I aspire for that great rockability as well. You guys, I my view is super cute, but I think I just need to turn the lights on in this room. And also, I don't have my water jug. I just have an empty wine glass. So I'm gonna go get some water. Um, so I'm gonna step away for like 90 seconds. Okay. So if anybody needs to, you guys know the drill. Put it in the chat. If anyone needs to hydrate, medicate, urinate, meditate, ruminate, Mary Kate, masturbate, initiate, renovate, fumigate, do that while I do this, and I will be right back, but I'm gonna put some that music on because I really like the StreamYard music. So just give me 1 second. Procrastinate, hydrate, reverberate, all the things. Okay, I'm gonna put this super cute music on, and I'll be right back. Is it playing? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I got a little confused with the music because I didn't realize that like 2 windows were playing it at the same time, and I was like, "What the am I on drugs?" Okay. We're back. I did. You know what? I actually posted a video of that, because it just was one of those times where it was at it wasn't at Katie's wedding. It was at Jax and Brittany's engagement party. And she was telling Lisa that she didn't like how she talked about the Toms in an interview for going on a trip that she encouraged them to go on. And Lisa was so rude about it. And Ariana, like, and she was doing all of the sort of like self-soothing physical gestures that one would do. Like, she was, rubbing her chest and neck like this, and she really like stood her ground and was like really kept saying, why don't I just play the clip? Let's just play the clip. But before we do that, you guys, I'm going to try, if you were here yesterday, I tried the cherry vanilla flavor of this. Wasn't for me, but this one says Barbie on it. Okay, so oh, I like it. Oh, that's good. It's because of the cream like taste at the end. Because it's called peaches and cream. Ooh. Yeah, that's right. That's that good shit. What does she say? Oh shit, that's fresh. Something like that. No, Ariana James and Allie did not break up. Corey. That is not a thing. They are not broken up. They're not broken up. They posted pictures together today. All right, let me get this Ariana clip. I know it's on my Instagram. I just have to go and get it. Because yeah, she stood up to Lisa just because, like, she was the only one, in all these fucking years, like, still defending Tom, even to Lisa, who, like, nobody is going to have the balls to go and check. Like, she still would do it. She still did it. Here, I have the video right here. Hold on. Okay. Rosanna, thank you so much. I have a blurring filter on and makeup. Just so you know. And I have a little breakout happening right here. I'm not complaining. I'm just letting you know. But I have a blurring thing on right now. I hope that thing franchises. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share this window and we're going to watch this clip of Ariana standing up to Lisa at Jax and Brittany's engagement party, and Lisa being about it. Yes, I love that for Anne, by the way. And when I posted about the suit yesterday, when it was like still a thing, Anne was like, put me on the jury. I'll serve on the jury. I'll be a witness. That one's cute. Like, she commented on my picture. All right. Here we go.
Love Tom Sandoval. I might not show that commitment, but
ready?
I love Tom Sandoval. I might not show that commitment by having a Beauty and the Beast themed wedding, but I am showing that commitment by doing the bravest thing that I could possibly do. Going to bat for him with Lisa Vanderpump. You know that I love and respect you so much.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Well, I did see that he said something about Tom and Tom, kind of saying like they weren't working really hard at Tom Tom.
They've been away. Yeah. They've been away.
And I'm not gonna lie, it really bummed me out just because I know that they have been working really hard and they never would have gone on that trip if you wouldn't have said to go on it.
You know what? The thing I like about with them is I have a very playful relationship with them. I would never want to ruin friendly banter. You know?
I know, but I think that when people see you say that, they see it as these are a couple of idiots. And
I love them, but they've got zero experience. I brought them in for their young energy and their fun and their humor.
yeah, but I think that now that you've been around them and you've seen how hard they work, you have to know that they have a lot more to offer than just being fun.
Yeah, they've got to prove that to me because
They're both, well, I don't know about Tom Schwartz, but Tom Sandoval is probably one of the hardest working people I've ever known. Especially when it comes to something he loves. And he loves this bar so much.
I mean, we're talking about Tom and Tom, we're not talking about Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. For me to put their name on the building says a lot, okay?
I agree. I just want us to, at some point, earn the same love and respect from you that we feel for you. You know? I think that's why they want to work so hard. You know, I love and respect you so much. I love.
Fuck my ass. What would I do without you guys? What about now? Still? Can you hear me now? Did you hear me say fuck my ass? Okay, great. Why do I look so orange? Listen, whatever. Sorry, the sound went out. All I was saying was, before I move on, Adams Newman, what do you mean by funny videos? Just so I know what you mean. And I'm assuming you mean like those big long compilations. Yes, Diva. He dropped the lawsuit after one day. Excuse me. Oh my God. Okay, let me go back. Lisa is so rude and condescending to Ariana in that conversation. And if you notice, at the very end, when Ariana said, like, you know, I just hope that you like love and respect us because we love and respect you so much. And Lisa says, I hope so. Not, I love you too. Yes, you're so important to me. Not literally not once in the conversation does she say, I love you too, or I want to support you also, or I understand where you're coming from. Nothing. Lisa is an adult mean girl. It's not orange, it's Simpsons yellow, right? It's yellow, right? Like, whatever. All right. Oh, very much internalized misogyny. Does anyone know why he dropped the suit? Yes, I'll remind you all. For anybody new, I'll read his statement again. Really quick. Hold on. Sorry, let me just. All right. Thank you, Nicole. I have a blur filter on just for transparency. I agree. I want to see the documents because, yeah, I need to see the documents. All right. Let's read this again. Oh, I like Jamie Stein. Jamie Stein follows me, you guys. I love when people I like listen to, I'm like, oh my God, you know who I am. Okay. He didn't know he was suing her. LOL. What the fuck? When has that ever happened? Exactly. Exactly. Here we go. Late Tuesday afternoon, which that's 2 days ago, obviously, but it was yesterday, but it started in the overnight hours, like Eastern time. I'm on Eastern time. So late Tuesday afternoon, Pacific time, maybe it would be like nighttime because this all came out like at like midnight or something, like overnight. What did I write? In the early morning out in the overnight hours. Under the cover of darkness. Under the cover of night. Only the stars shone on his behavior. Then that is when it all took place. Okay. Correct. He gave the attorney permission. So here is what he claims happened. Late Tuesday afternoon, aka under the cover of darkness, my attorney, Matt Garagos, whose advice I trusted, whose brother is representing my ex-mistress, Rachel Raquel Bambi. By the way, Mark Garagos is the brother of Matt Garagos. And Mark Garagos is also one of the attorneys who is on many of the anti-Bravo lawsuits. So Mark Garagos' brother, Matt Garagos, because Mark is representing Rachel, Matt is representing Tom. Okay. Called me about the cross complaint and the lawsuit against myself and Ariana. He assured me that the action was customary and strictly preventative in these types of lawsuits and urged me to agree to it. The words new lawsuit or suing were not articulated to me. I should have done more of my due diligence on the matter. Upon realizing that man has never said the word upon, let's be real. Upon realizing what that action actually means, I have removed Matt Garagos, Mark Garagos, Rachel's lawyer's brother, from my legal team. In no way am I suing Ariana. The action against Ariana brought on my behalf is being removed. I had no ill will or vindictiveness toward Ariana. Now, by removing both the cross complaint and the attorney who recommended it, I hope to get through this case quickly so that Ariana and I can both finally, all caps, move on with our lives. Sir, it's not like Matt Garagos took too much Adderall and like randomly filed this, okay? And I'm someone who's prescribed to that medication and literally will, if I take too much of it, I will sit like this. I saw a meme today that was about like people with ADHD like drink coffee and then like next thing you know, like 3 hours later, they're still standing upright next to their dishwasher, reading on their phone about Greenland. Like, literal that, yes, correct. So this is nothing against Adderall. I shouldn't have even made that joke. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is you don't just shit out a legal decision, okay? Secondly, why'd you deactivate your Instagram? How come you did that? Totally normal day in the life. Why'd you do that? And then you came back after everyone more than usual aligned against you and started online petitions with an S, more than one, to have you permanently removed. Is it gone again? Oh my God, I'm going to die. To have you permanently removed from television. Oh, hold on. Oh my God. Did he delete his Instagram again? Hold on. No, it's still there. It's still there. Jesus. You know what? That's a good idea. I haven't made a timeline and like a compilation and stuff in a while. If you hear screenshot noises, it's because I'm taking screenshots so I don't forget these ideas, because I literally will. Yeah, so Victoria, his current girlfriend, came back to Instagram. Sorry, I took way too long of a pause after the word came. She probably at least hasn't since she's been with him, if you know what I mean. Came back to Instagram like, I don't know, a couple hours before he did. But she's private anyway. How many petitions were there? I saw at least 2. When filing anything at all, I always explain every single thing in each sentence would be reviewed to well, yeah. And you know what? Regardless of like whatever efforts or lack thereof that his attorneys were made. Hold on, I really want to figure out that sentence. Whatever efforts that his attorneys did or did not make to make sure he understood the implications of this, he still was like, yeah, cool, go ahead. And had enough wherewithal to say, you know what? Let me take my Instagram down. Just in case people are upset. And then he comes back and says, I had no idea anybody was going to be upset. I had no idea. So I fired my lawyer, who's the sole perpetrator in this frivolous filing. Sir, shut the fuck up. Your lawyer is a garagos. He's a garagos. That is like a legacy attorney in this current period of time, in this current culture. That is a known name. That is not a fucking, hey, I saw this guy's picture on a bench at the bus stop, so I hired him. That's not how this works. You want to know how you probably found out about this lawyer? Is because his much more famous lawyer brother is representing Rachel. Again, this was my thing when he went on Hootie Moondle. Okay, when he went on Hootie Moondle's podcast, I was like, you motherfucker, don't gaslight me like I didn't watch the show. Now you're trying to gaslight the audience, telling us shit that we saw happen, didn't happen. And that is what this is like triggering me again, because it's like, do you think we don't know any better? Do you think we don't know any better? Do you think we have no fucking idea what maybe could be going on in the background. Like, come on. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Listen, even if his lawyer wanted to sue him for defamation, his lawyer would know better than to do that because it is impossibly hard to succeed in a defamation, libel, slander claim. And you would have to prove that it has had like a tangible material impact on your income and opportunities, which I don't know. I feel like that would take a while, but it's also very hard to like get somebody to be held accountable for like perjuring themselves or whatever. Anyway, don't even get me started on that. Jamie, thank you for reminding me of this. Hold on, let me look it up. Matt Garagos. Are you sure that was Matt and not Mark? I just want to make sure. Because Mark Garagos has like a long list of big name clients. On behalf of all Armenians. Okay, I thought it was Mark. Thank you. Okay. I mean, Jamie didn't say it was Matt. I just wanted to clarify. Why did I think anybody named Matthew is like looks young and youthful? I don't know why I thought that. Let me hold on. Here's Matthew. Here is Matthew Garagos. I don't even know what this fucking website is. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. Whoopsie. Sorry. That was my fault. Okay, this is Mark. This is Mark's wiki, not Matt. So this is Rachel's attorney. Mark is Rachel's. I doubt Matt has a page. Hold on. Garagos Law. Where? Let me get oh, there we go. There he is. Here. Oh, it has his phone number. That's public information, but you please don't call him. Please don't call him. Free consultation. Okay, it's just the consultation number. It'll take you to a machine, so I'm not worried about it. Rocky had a free consultation. Well, Pam and Tommy, I mean, girl, that's decades ago. That's a whole different time. Whole different time. Eternity ago. You can't even compare it. Guys, thank you so much for the compliments about my skin. I have a blurring filter on. Let me just remove it really quick. There. Like, it's still cute or whatever. It's just a little more bumpy and kind of red. And, you know, less plump. Now let me put it back on. See? I can go all the way up to this, but then I don't look real. Just want to be honest. Okay. Thank you for the compliments, though. I'm not saying anything's bad. Oh, also, I'm at a tiny screen in the corner. Hold on. I really just want to be transparent. I'm going to do this quickly one more time. Okay. I have makeup on, by the way. Now. Magic. Don't you know? All right. Thank you for the compliments. I'm not saying I look bad. I just want to be honest about what is in play here. You know, because you could walk away being like, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, Aaron. This sucks. Fuck. Song. Aaron. Anyway. Thank you. All of my glasses are from Warby Parker. All right, back to I don't even think it's an overshare. I think it's just like honesty. I just want to be transparent. You know. All right, here we go. Let me go back to this screen. Okay. Thank you. All right. So listen, Emily D. Baker, my queen, who hold on. If you don't follow her already on YouTube, you really should. She is a very smart, experienced attorney, but also she watches Bravo. And actually, of all places on planet Earth, I could have met her. I met her at BravoCon. I put the link in the chat. I mean, you can't click on it in there and here on the screen or whatever. But yeah. I am. Also, I'm at the point where I'm saying like, fuck, Aaron, this sucks. I just hear Jolene imitating Sandoval. Song, Ghana. Oh, Rebecca, hi, you guys. Okay, Rebecca here. Follow her on Instagram. She made me, I'll go get it when I bring Bubs in, like towards the end of this stream, because I have to do my Love Island watch party soon. But she made a friggin' portrait of Bubs for me, and I didn't even ask for it. It was so cute and kind, and she does them for all kinds of pets, and you should follow her. So, story you told on Jolene's. I don't know which one, but thank you. Bravo Docket is also great too. I don't want to speak on anything Emily has done. I'm just going to talk about Emily right now. How about that? I'm just going to talk about Emily and her expertise right now. Because she is extremely, at the very least, intelligent, and whatever her opinions are, which I don't want to get into problematic ones that you may have about her having or whatever. But when she is talking about the specifics of a case and going through documents, she is explaining objectively the situation that is going on. So, she went over this today and talked about Like she addressed the fact that Matthew Garagos and Mark Garagos are related, but maybe I just don't recall, but I can't remember. I don't believe that she got into the like problem of that being a conflict of interest. I don't believe I have heard her use those words to describe it because I don't know that I just can't remember. So I don't want to say that. But I don't know if they're communicating. I don't know. I think it's sketchy, but I don't know if it's like not allowed, you know? Um Yeah, she's great. She did a live today, a long live stream. About an hour into her live stream is when she started talking about this. And she gave a really good background summary of everything that has taken place. Like, if you don't watch Bravo or if you just forget everything that's happened or whatever, it was great. And I was thinking, like, if you've never watched this show and you just were hearing this, you'd be like, what the fuck? It's so, it's insane. It's insane. All right. Yeah, I didn't think that she did. But it's certainly fucking weird. It's because they work at the same firm. Are you saying are you saying that that's normal? Or so I just realized I'm still on Matthew Garagos' like headshot. I'm sorry. let me let me let me move on. It's only showing Matt. Is that just him? Where's Mark? Where's Mark? Why doesn't it have Mark's picture? If they're at the same. Yeah, they're different. They're not at the same firm. So Matt is at Matt is at Glendale Law Firm and Mark is at Garagos and Garagos. Lawyers had to view the FaceTime video. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Kristen announced she's recording a podcast about the Tom situation. I mean, I love that for Kristen. I don't think she'll give us necessarily new information, but I love her. Clients would have had to be conflicted up before they can officially. Okay, unrelated, but I wanted to ask because you're so good with timeline collecting. How does one confirm if dates are when things are happening versus posted/release date? That's a good question. When I'm trying to think of something related. Okay, actually a really good example is when I went over the initial, I don't even know if it was the initial suit from Rachel, but it was like Ariana's response, which included like a bajillion pages of rebuttal to Rachel's revenge claim against her. I have a video on it on YouTube. Or actually, that's not even the one I'm talking about. The one I'm thinking of is the temporary restraining order that Rachel filed against Sheena. When I was talking about that, I had gained access to it on whatever date. Let's say it happened on the 5th of whatever. And the court filing was on the 3rd. And then included in the court filing were documents of other, like, of everything that had taken place up to that point that is stuff that they're including as evidence in the lawsuit. For example, the police report that she filed and the urgent care report that she had gotten about the injury. So that was, let's say, on the 1st. So she files a police report and goes to urgent care on the 1st. Then she files this motion in court on the 3rd. Then I get access to it and talk about it and publish a story about it on the 5th. Like, there's everyone found out on the 5th, like, news surfaced is an easy and passive way that a lot of headlines will say, or not headlines, but stories, like, "News surfaced on blah, 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 blah," and then so that's usually the first headline of a news story is the lead, so in the lead, it'll be like, "People were up in arms on Wednesday, brah." Then, the second sentence, which is called the nut graph, will say, "After court documents were filed on X date, da 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 da," and then I'll give you that background. So it's just you just have to look and be able to discern that all of this didn't like take place on the same days. That's why I'm like, I don't know exactly when Tom deactivated his Instagram. I don't know like the time on the clock, but it was somewhere in between Tuesday evening and like first thing Wednesday morning. And when I say morning, I just mean after midnight, technically Wednesday. But it is important. Good example is how you were able to get the Lala and Sheena dates for the after show. Oh my God. If you're talking about oh my fucking God. If you're talking about my timeline video, the bad best friends timeline, that's why that shit took so fucking long. Because thank you. Thanks for reminding me of that. I'm proud of that. I did a lot of cross-checking for that, and for certain things, I could narrow it down to a range, but I didn't have the specific date, and I got to the point where I was looking at, like I was trying to figure out when they were at when they were filming on certain days based on their outfits, whether it was a Saturday or a Sunday, which one. And so I went in Getty Images and was checking the dates that like photos were uploaded, because there were a lot of paparazzi pictures from that time. So I was on Getty looking at the upload date versus the taken date. And then the description in Getty Images will typically say like Ariana Madix is seen walking out of the grocery store on Sunday, March 18th, 2000, da, 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 da. And it'll say all those specifics, which I know because of how much I had to use wire photos in stories, like in news stories. So I was always reading the thing. And sometimes they would have typos in the captions. And I was like, everybody make sure you read the caption before you copy and paste any information from the caption as the subtitle of the picture, because sometimes blah, blah, blah. So I was looking at Getty to verify the dates I thought I had. I was looking at like social media posts of people spotting them out in public. Like the Lake Arrowhead trip was like, I knew it was from the 18th to the 20th or whatever, but I wasn't sure exactly when Sheena had this FaceTime call, but I knew it was within this like 72-hour period. So for those that I couldn't exactly nail it down, I just put a range. And the after show filming, I know that they filmed like in I know they filmed it in a few different, like, what am I trying to say? The after show was filmed at a few different points in time. So like I knew, again, based on their outfits and who was paired with who, which one was first, and then like what was released second. And again, for things that I wasn't sure of the exact day, I just would put like October 2023 or whatever. So all that really mattered, and I think I said at one point in that video, like all that really mattered was that you understood the order of things and the proximity, like the closeness between everything that was happening. Because it was like one day it was this, the next day it was that, 3 days later it was this. So if it was 1 day later, 3 days later, it's still fucked up. So, anyway, I did a lot of cross-checking for those things. Thank you for asking with a specific example. Finding dates for past housewife seasons. I mean, honestly, just start Googling it, and then, you can start to find like, you'll start to find tabloid stories about it and articles, and check the dates on those. And then you can see, put Reddit in the Google at the end of the Google search for everything you search, and Reddit threads that match that will come up. And then it just depends on how far back you're going. And like, if you're going to talk about, Beverly Hills season 3, there's not going to be as much stuff that you can check like from social media that's like this season, for example. So yeah, there's a lot of ways. It's just time, But thank you so much for watching my videos. Bedridden from back pain. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry you're dealing with that. I'm not bedridden from pain, but I am a chronic pain haver, and I was about to say I feel your pain, but that's a little too like on the nose, but I'm here for you is what I would say. Thank you, Kristen. Yes, please like this. Please subscribe. Thank you for the compliment, Witness, about my video. Thank you. Garagos and Garagos firm only has one Garagos. Oh my god, and am I still on? I have been talking with my head small and stupid Mark Garagos up this whole goddamn time. Fuck, StreamYard is not for the easily like distracted. Oh my god. Sorry, I made you stare at that man. Oh Lord. All right, guys. Well, that's what's happening today. Thank you for listening. I think I'm going to leave this live stream open for everyone on the replay. I won't make it members only. I'm getting better about that, about feeling comfortable doing that. So, I'm feeling good now. I feel like I'm making better choices about when to go live on YouTube, so I feel better about leaving them open for replay. Thank you. You too, Raz. Thank you, Mandy. Subscribing is free, you guys. Subscribing is free. Just hit subscribe. You can become a member, which is paid if you want for extra support, but subscribing is free. My family friend was best friends with Bethany for 2 decades and sued her recently. For what? For what? Okay, you can DM me if you want, if you don't want to talk about this publicly in the middle of a chat that can be replayed. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody. Bye from Australia. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Excellent. That sounds great. What do you mean Hello Kitty isn't a cat? Don't throw me off like this. I already said I'm easily distracted, okay? Yes, and thank you for the reminder that I can do that at any time. The reason I'm leaving now is because we have a new episode of Love Island tonight. In 35 minutes from now, 9 p.m. Eastern. And this one is the family message episode. And last night, I read out Facebook posts that Kaylor's mother had made about Aaron. So we're going to see these people talk to their families tonight, and I'm really excited. I will be hosting my live watch party on my TikTok, but it'll be on my backup TikTok. Cuz I don't know, just the live vibe on my backup feels different for this particular show, which is the same exact name, Coca-Cola, but with 911 on the end. So my normal TikTok is Coca-Cola. My backup is Coca 911. So I'll be there. I'm only halfway through this. Anyway, what was I about to look up? The Hello Kitty cat? Hello Kitty animal. What the fuck is Hello Kitty if it's not a cat? That's a cat. I'm looking at it. She's a Japanese bobtail cat. That's what the internet said. That's what Google says. Oh, somebody said, oh, there's an NPR article from 2014. Hello Kitty's not a cat. She's a cartoon character. She's a little girl. So they don't like mean it in terms of species, you know? Oh my God, you guys, Lane, never mind. Lane's sick after her day. Downloading TikTok. Thank you so much. I saw Craig in here somewhere. I lost you. Oh, hi, Craig. Everybody follow. Sorry, Kitty, not a cat. There's so much happening. Everybody follow Craig. I have been on his podcast a few times and we talk for hours very passionately about the Vanderpump Rules. And he has a bunch of interviews. I think he calls it The Vault, in the Vault or From the Vault, over the past however many years with the cast of Vanderpump Rules. Because he like used to live in one of their buildings and is like actually in real life, like knows them. So there's a lot of good stuff there. And like he should have way more followers than I do at this point. I don't know how he doesn't. So please support him. Thank you so much. I'm sorry, this Kitty not a cat. Kitty is a cat character. Cat is a cat on What's the name of the podcast? He has a few. The main one is Pump Rules Pod, but he's right here, Craig and Friends. So if you click that and like go to, or I don't know if you can click in here. I don't know how YouTube works, but you can get to his YouTube and see all that there. But Pump Rules Pod is like that main podcast. Oh boy. I'm scared of whatever is in the vault. I think I might. Nothing. I click on Craig and nothing happens. Craig, I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. Okay, I don't know. I'm still figuring this shit out. But just look up Pump Rules Pod and you'll find it. Oh, there you go. They weren't lives, but or were they? I don't know. Thank you, Elle, though, for your support. I think I haven't been in your lives in a minute. Well, I hope it's getting better, and I'll hopefully see you there. There you go. There it is. Okay, guys, I will see you in 30 minutes on TikTok for Love Island. Thank God there is a new episode of Love Island. And also, it's going to end. We only have a couple more episodes left. I don't know what I'm going to do with my life or my personality. But we will savor it while we can, okay? I appreciate you guys. I love you, and I will see you soon. Please subscribe. Please follow Craig. Follow me, and follow me on TikTok. And watch Love Island with me later. Fuck! This sucks. Oh, I promised Bubs a Bubs sighting. I mean, he's definitely sleeping, but I can bring him out for a second. I don't like waking. He'll be on my TikTok. Follow me on TikTok. Bubs always comes to watch Love Island. So follow me on TikTok if you want to see Bubs. I'm using him as a carrot dangle. No, but seriously, he's like passed out in his bed. So he'll be in the Barbie Love Island stream. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you, Lisa. I'm going to end this for myself or else I'll keep replying to comments over and over and over. So, thank you, and I'll see you soon, okay?